The markets are predicting rate cuts for next year, but could it save the housing market? Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the show. Buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpack today. Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are all doing great. Insanity, this stuff, right? I'm still fighting a sinus infection. Refuses to go away. Please keep me in your thoughts and prayers as I do my best to make sure the show goes on. But today, we've got to have some straight talk, some real talk from the straight talking real estate agent. Whew, insanity, this stuff, right? This is the deal. We got to understand now, where's this market realistically going to go? We know a couple things for sure. And I don't care what side of the aisle you're on this one. We just went through the biggest artificially induced real estate bubble ever witnessed in human history. Those are the facts, ma'am. I'm just stating the facts. Don't shoot the messenger. So, I mean, that's strike one, right? Strike one. Strike two, artificially induced, stimulus induced, euphoria in the markets induced. Strike two. Strike three, stimulus is gone. Stimulus is now gone. The U.S. savings rate now, the health and the fitness of the average American, it's at an all-time low. We are running on fumes. U.S. credit card use at an all-time high. We're bridging the gap with our credit. That's a recipe for disaster, I believe. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. But hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Come out somewhere in the middle. I don't want you to be a deer in the headlights if or when this thing plays out. You get to put the percentage of likelihood this thing sustains itself. Now, I know we're headed for correction, recession, or full-blown depression. I know those are the three levels of an economic downturn, and one is clearly coming. In fact, most of us would agree we're already in recessionary pain with many data points in our economy. Insanity. Real estate still going up in price? Not that I'm seeing. If it is, not very many places, that's for sure. So I guess what we're seeing now is, we try to tame our inflation with interest rate hikes, and it shocked the markets. And now here we are today, and now we're going to drop rates and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. In my opinion, it'll be too little too late. And here's why. I believe if you had interest rate cuts and you thought it's going to reignite the markets and we're going to have another boom market, because of it, it's going to invite a lot of people to come and get busy buying and selling again. Well, it'll get people potentially selling again and buying. Some people will go buying that for sure. But here's my challenge with this one. Too little, too late. You see, had you cut rates, I don't know, before we had inflation rear its ugly head, or, when there was still some stimulus floating around out there, maybe you could have ignited a buying frenzy. But right now, people are running on fumes. So like I've always said, I don't care if you cut interest rates to a zero. If you can't afford your payment, you can't afford to buy a home. And a lot of people can no longer buy homes because they can't afford a payment at any rate. And that's the challenge I'm having moving forward. So I don't know if I get it. Like I'm a salesman. I'm a real estate agent. If anybody should be cheerleading this thing, it's me. It is me. And I'm helping. I got a big $3 million listing coming up. I'll try to share it with you guys. If anybody was supposed to be here cheerleading, it's me. But I can't. Because when I started this channel, it was during the euphoria. And I said, you know what? I'm a licensed agent in the most euphoric area of the country. It's an episode of the Wild West out here, a dogfight. It's so easy to sell real estate. A 10-year-old could do it in this market. And I don't think it lasts. And it didn't, did it? No, it did not. Now we got to see where it goes. But unless you've lived through a downturn firsthand as a bill-paying adult and suffered some of its blowback, you're hearing my words, but you don't understand the magnitude of what that would look like if or when it plays out. So I'd be ultra careful right now if I was starting to think, well, Scott, they're going to cut rates and people are going to get excited about real estate again. It's going to stimulate the markets. I don't believe I would get that excited. In fact, there's a lot of information that would say cutting the rates is what's going to happen. After that, it's actually going to send us in to an unemployment spiral. These are some of the historical data points that we've seen when they've done these types of rate pause and hikes and cuts. it's always led into unemployment. And here's the challenge. We already see unemployment of the white collar wage earner. Blue collar wage earners, still some jobs in the service sector. But these high flying tech jobs, the remote workers, the ones that did great, the real estate industry itself, loan originators, they're all being laid off. And we've already seen bank failures occur courtesy of this stimulus era. It couldn't tolerate that type of stress test. So don't be shocked if you see at some point more financial institutions start to evaporate. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy who wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Interest rates. Welcome to the swimming pool. I don't know if I get too excited at this point. Even if they do some rate cuts, it's not going to be anything that significant. Even the rate cuts that we're seeing right now aren't shifting. It's not correcting the ship. It's not doing anything of any significance because the average consumer's financial fitness is not in a position to capitalize at any interest rate. The stimulus era was a bamboozle. It was a casino climate, a slot machine that was paying out continually. You could stock pick and buy homes like an idiot and buy Airbnbs and they would cash flow. It's not happening anymore. Everybody's now searching for anything they can do. I would never suggest anybody do anything I'm not doing or willing to do myself. Insulate yourself. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. It's better to have a plan and not need it than need a plan and not have it. Be ready to weather a potential storm. What's the worst that can happen to you? You ended up with some excess savings? I've had worse things in my life. Let me just tell you that. I don't believe there's anything wrong with that. For me, I believe once I see opportunity, I'm going to be strategic. Does it pencil out? Is my cost to carry within its rent range? What's my risk tolerance? Do I have cash reserve? Never buy more house than you can afford to lose. I'm going to be here to protect people every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.